Folks, it's close to 80.
Listen to this, JR. We got an old lady laying out here who may have lost her baby, but these fans don't care. They just want to cheer for The Rock.
It certainly does have an air of desperation here tonight at Reunion Arena as Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, is under the gun. Now, I'm standing outside The Rock's locker room, and I understand The Rock will make comment on this situation a little later on tonight here on Raw. Well, certainly, Rock, I've got to ask you a few questions. First and foremost, we know you have a date with the Big Show coming up at No Way Out. The winner of that contest goes to WrestleMania to battle for the WWF Championship. A question we'll also answer at No Way Out is who goes to WrestleMania as the champion. We found out earlier tonight, Rock, that Cactus Jack...
Finally, The Rock has come back to Dallas. You know, Kevin Kelly, The Rock says this: you ask The Rock about WrestleMania. You ask The Rock about No Way Out. You ask The Rock about Cactus Jack. Well, let The Rock ask you a question. Okay. Have you ever had any pie?
Yeah, Rock, as a matter of fact, I had a piece of apple pie earlier this afternoon, and it was very delicious.
Well, it looks like you've had more than one piece of apple pie, obviously, Kevin. But The Rock's not talking about apple pie. The Rock is talking about poontang pie.
Well, Rock, I don't mean to brag, but, you know, come on. I mean, you're talking about me here as far as whether or not I've had a piece of poontang pie before in my life. I mean, come on. That's...
Don't lie to The Rock. You have never had a piece of poontang pie. But The Rock says this, jabroni: today is your lucky day. Because over here to the right, The Rock has your very first piece of poontang pie.
Thanks, Rock. I really appreciate that.
Now shut your mouth, know your role, don't move your head. The Rock says this: the question was asked, who is the champion at WrestleMania going to face? Is it going to be The Rock or is it going to be the Big Show? Well, that's not the question. The question is who is The Rock going to face at WrestleMania? Is it going to be Triple H or is it going to be Cactus Jack? One way or the other, The Rock could care less. Because you see, Big Show, do you actually think that you're going to stand in the way of The Rock at WrestleMania? Do you think you're going to stand in the way of destiny at No Way Out? The Rock says this, Big Show: The Rock was meant to go to WrestleMania. The Rock was meant to electrify the millions and millions of Rock's fans. And Big Show, at No Way Out, The Rock says he was meant to take his big right hand, slap the fat off your ass, and give it back to you. Is poontang pie boring you, Kevin? Are you a little kumsi kumsa? Well, The Rock says this: you just sit there and you enjoy the poontang pie. It's going to be a long time before you have poontang pie like that again. You'll thank The Rock one day, jabroni. The Rock says this. Now, on to tonight. Cactus Jack, you got yourself in a situation where it's 5-on-1. Well, The Rock says this: tonight your situation is not 5-on-1, it's 5-on-2.
Cactus and a Rock. That's over. That ain't Rock and Sock King. Well, what a match that's going to be with his 5-on-2.
It's going to be The Rock and Cactus Jack taking on DX. DX, The Rock says he's kicked your candy asses for years. And on to the Radicals. On to Benoit, on to Malenko, on to Guerrero, on to Saturn, on to Pluto, on to Neptune, on to Uranus. Oh, it doesn't matter what your names are.
Uranus?
The Rock says this: is let The Rock welcome you to The Rock's world in The Rock's way. You want to brag about your contracts? Well, The Rock says this: all you 4 jabronis, take your little contracts, roll them up real nice, put rubber bands around them, turn them some bitches sideways, and stick them straight up your candy ass.
Shouldn't be making those guys mad now.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
The Rock and